unless you've been living under a rock or possibly in a cave this last year. Or if you're totally new to firearms, then you probably know that we are balls deep in an ammo shortage unlike anything we've ever seen before. Sure, there have been times where there have been shortages, and those shortages have created price hikes, but this is different. This is completely out of control. We had the pandemic, we had riots, we had millions of first-time gun owners who incidentally bought their first gun either because of shortages caused by the pandemic or because they wanted to keep themselves safe because of the riots. Because of that, availability is next to nothing, and there is no such thing as a good deal right now when it comes to ammo. So we all know this, right? Like, why am I even wasting your time or mine making a video about this? Well, the fact is, the scammers have figured out that the next best thing to a bag of candy in a van is reasonably priced bulk ammo. I really hate seeing people get scammed, but, at the same time, I get it. I went out shooting this morning. I think I probably burned through about 200 rounds of 9mm or so. Instead of hearing pew, 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 I'm hearing cha-ching, ching, ching every single time I pull that trigger, and it hurts. It's painful to even shoot right now. I almost can't even bring myself to go shooting at this point because I don't know when I'm going to find more ammo, and I don't know what I'm going to end up paying for it if and when I do find it. The cost is getting so high and the availability is getting so low that even the huge gun channels are conserving on their ammo. The majority of the new videos that are coming out are discussion pieces about, this new gun or that optic or, the ATF's bullshittery that's going on. But realistically, you aren't going to see new videos coming out anytime soon where somebody's going out and just burning through 2,000 rounds of ammo. I mean, those days are gone for now. That in itself should be a huge red flag for anybody that finds ammo pricing that is too good to be true. Remember that if these big channels with massive subscriber bases are conserving their ammo, but you just happen to come across a post on Instagram claiming to have bulk ammo at last year's prices, 100% that's a scam. I'm doing this video because this is something that's happening right now as we speak. People are scamming gun owners and it's working, and I don't want to see any of you fall victim to this. I know it's hard to resist. $300 for 1,000 rounds of 9mm? Under $400 for a case of 5.56? And on top of that, if you buy more than 2,000 rounds, the shipping is free? Seriously, don't do it. It's nothing more than a bag of candy in the back end of a van that has no windows and smells like chloroform. I can't tell you how much of this stuff I'm seeing right now, especially on Instagram. Instagram is the worst right now. They go ahead and they steal pictures from small-time companies making ammo, and then they create an Instagram account where they basically mimic that small company. The next thing they do is they go ahead and follow a bunch of people in the 2A community. They send out messages with pricing. They post a bunch of pictures of ammo until somebody goes ahead and comments on that picture asking what the availability is or what the price is. When the current pricing is roughly $1,000 for 1,000 rounds of 223, and the seemingly legit ammo manufacturer says that they have it for $400, do not take the bait. Don't do it. Look at that account real good. How many followers do they have? How many people are they following? Hell, how many posts has that account made? And, how many comments are on there? I know we all desperately want it to be true. We all want to stumble across an endless supply of reasonably priced ammo right now. But the reality is, that's a freaking chupacabra, and unlike Bigfoot, it doesn't exist. I got a follow the other day from an ammo manufacturer on Instagram. They went through and they liked a bunch of my posts. All right, cool. Then I noticed they go ahead and they post a picture of a bunch of bags of 223 with the company logo on the bag, like made up, ready to ship out to customers. I go ahead and like the picture because, who doesn't like ammo, right? Something felt weird about the whole thing, though. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. After a while, they go ahead and they send me a message. If you need any ammo, we're pumping it out as fast as we can. Here's a list of what we have right now and some pricing. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Of course, the price is what caught my eye, and why wouldn't it? 147 grain 9mm, 1,000 rounds for $300? No, no, you couldn't get that at that price pre-COVID. Maybe close to that, but you're definitely not finding that right now. And nobody is selling 1,000 round cases right now. It's just not a thing anymore. Bulk ammo at reasonable pricing is dead for now. Before you pull out your debit card and you try to secure yourself a couple thousand rounds of ridiculously priced bulk ammo, do a little bit of research. Go inspect that account, seriously. Look that company up online. Do they have a website? If so, the pictures that are on the website, are those the same pictures that Instagram account is posting? Does the pricing and availability on the website match up with what this guy on Instagram is saying? Take a look and see if you can find a link on the website to their Instagram account. It's pretty common. Basically, every website does it. If they have that link, go ahead and click it. Take a real hard look and verify whether or not that website's Instagram is the one that's actually messaging you or posting pictures. Up above the website, click the URL. Does the URL match the company name, or does it look kind of off? The site itself, does it look like something that a shack full of scammers overseas threw together 2 days ago? Because they really do that. This is something that everybody needs to do when they see pricing that is way too good to believe. Take a look at the contact section on the website. You can go ahead and call them. If they don't have a phone number, email them. Verify that that deal you're being given online is actually real. In the last 6 months, I've probably come across at least 3 Instagram accounts that are full-blown scams. They prey on the good-hearted nature of the 2A community, and all they're really doing is taking advantage of the current ammo shortage. I don't fall victim to that famine type mentality, not at all. I won't offer up my credit card number to anyone without thinking it first through and making sure that I'm getting involved in a legitimate transaction. I just really want everybody out there to understand that this is a very widespread thing right now. This isn't just an instance or two here and there. This is the new thing. I'll tell you right now, if you email me or message me on whatever social media trying to sell me ammo, 100%, I already know that it's a scam. No one in that industry needs any kind of advertising right now. If somebody is legitimately licensed and making ammo, I guarantee they can't keep up with the demand. Let alone reach out on social media and try to get people to buy what they're selling for a fraction of what everybody else online is charging. Put your credit card down. Think it through. With as easy as it is to set up a website these days, you really have to be careful. There's no length that scammers are not willing to go to take your money. Right now, I'd be careful buying ammo anywhere online if it's not some place that you've ordered before, that you've had a good experience with. And the shitty thing about that, the shitty thing is that I know there are a lot of small manufacturers out there, small companies doing reloading. Companies that don't have a big name, companies that are not scammers. Those are exactly the businesses that I like to support and I like to do business with, because for me, working with a small business or giving my money to a small business, I feel like that's the best way to help communities. Right now, I will only buy ammo in person or online through reputable places that I've purchased ammo from multiple times in the past. Anyone at any time can have their information taken and have social media accounts as well as websites set up that mimic that company, and it's basically just set up to scam you. It's too easy these days. All they have to do is fool 3 or 4 people, and it's worth it to them. So make sure you're on the right website. Make sure that is the company that you think you're doing business with. You can usually dig around enough on the internet to get enough information to verify that you're giving your credit card number to the right people. I don't know, I just can't stress enough the importance of using your head when it comes to obtaining ammo right now. It's just way too easy to get excited about finding ammo at a decent price right now. And I don't want to see any of you leave a comment down below that you got scammed by somebody. Every one of us is going through the same thing right now. There's no ammo out there, and it's all overpriced. None of us needs to get scammed out of our hard-earned money, especially on something like ammo purchases. So that's it for today. Remember to stay alert both in real life and online, because you never know who's going to try to take advantage of you or target you.